Suppose, back then, Cancer Research UK had told us urgent referrals had fallen by a massive 350,000 because the government had scared people and stopped the NHS from treating patients. Suppose the cancer specialists had warned us to expect many thousands of unnecessary deaths. Suppose the Stroke Association had said 29,000 patients were suffering and dying unnecessarily. Suppose mental health experts had warned of a suicide epidemic among young people. And suppose high-risk drinking had gone through the roof too. Can you imagine the news reports? The death toll, the suffering, the ruined lives would have dominated headlines. Fast forward a year and all of these things have happened, yet we hear almost nothing about them. For example, high-risk drinking affected 4.8 million people before lockdown. Now it's 4 million. Yet the only thing anyone is talking about is COVID-19. Make no mistake, it can be very nasty. If you are in your 80s or have a serious health condition, there's a high chance it might kill you. But we must remember COVID is currently responsible for about 1 in 100 deaths in the UK. The rest are mostly down to the other big killers: cancer, heart disease, stroke, dementia, alcohol addiction, depression, flu. But that's not the impression you get from the government. Instead of putting people's fears into perspective, its top health advisors, Whitty and Patrick Vallance, presented figures this week which suspiciously looked like scaremongering. Only after showing us a chart of what could happen if cases doubled did they say it was not an actual projection. But fear is killing people. It stops them going to hospital. It causes problem drinking. It leads to mental illness. It ruins lives. So why is the government stoking fear? Some say it's moral cowardice. The government knows there will be an inquiry when it must show it did all it could to prevent COVID deaths. So if it scares us into accepting restrictions, it can't be found guilty. Maybe it's opinion polls. If people stay scared, they will back restrictions. So Boris looks strong. Or maybe it's because Boris caught coronavirus and can't see past it. Whatever the reason, the government has the balance badly wrong. So I say, bring on that inquiry, but look at all causes of extra deaths, and let the government answer for them. If that's what Boris and co face, we'll see a more rational approach to COVID. And that needs to happen fast. Otherwise life in the UK won't be worth living.